Alright, check. Let's go. Welcome back again. Habis here, so kita lanjutin perjalanan Geralt. Di DLC yang kedua ya, Blood and Wine. I'm Boys, Wine Boys. Midnight from Kazakhstan and Holloway.
That Nilfgaardian emperor could kiss my ass.
Oh!
Such
Honor in the fatherland.
Halo, what's up, what's up? Gimana kabarnya? Semoga sehat-sehat ya.
Geralt of Rivia.
Ha! Sit with us, Witcher.
What's up, boys?
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew
The
that were we
griffin.
only to follow the tracks of its
Easy
slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyran and Palmerin de Lawnful. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison had left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
No point fighting bandits. Kill these and others just as bad or possibly worse will come in to fill the void.
To cast a blind eye upon the evil. There is no honor in it.
Can't stay here to protect these folk from the dangers that come their way daily. Saw what I saw. Heard them urge you to leave these raiders alone. Must have good reason to do that.
Do you suggest that should we help, we assume responsibility for their fate, for their lives? This burden we cannot agree to bear.
Geralt speaks wisely. We know neither this land, nor its peoples, nor its customs. And we have come with another duty altogether.
How I long to return to Tucson, where all is simpler.
Soon, my friend, soon. First, let us convey our missive to Geralt in the manner tradition ordains.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses, the bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract? Excellent!
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you, yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Then post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
Toussaint. Anjing, kudanya emas juga, Cok. Gua kira armornya doang, sampai kuda-kudanya anjing. Oh, kok FPS-nya rendah gini?
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
Anjay. Gelo, gelo.
These past years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see it
Anjay.
yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
Tempat bercore. Anjir. Wah, anjir. Langsung lawan si gede ini, bro. Aduh.
I kill a monster.
Wait. Gede gitu ya. Oh, kayaknya dia bisa bukan. Kayaknya sama kayak Cyclops deh, Ogroid. Mahal tuh. Aduh. Wah, udah gila. Wait, nggak kena. Lo jago gua. Apaan ini?
Big
Lawan
beast.
monster
Tackling it
gede.
single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint we mostly chase bandits, but I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien Delatour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the Tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Ini kayak daerah-daerah Prancis gitu ya. Cerot. Nah, lanjut.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmanin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
In black and white can be additional implementations on new capabilities. Okay, capabilities were out for the set. Okay. Silver volume expectation. Ada Witcher Gears coy, yang bagus di sini. Kurang lebih begitu sih. Anjir, map baru coy.
Can't get used to the way you knights...
Places where you can begin cast from blind one. Okay. Anjay, map baru.
talk. Especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or act on her behalf, we are bound by tradition. No one here. They must have removed the body.
Anjir, kudanya.
Let's look around. Make sure we didn't miss anything.
Boleh anjir. Oh, ini dia nih.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Udah pasti, udah pasti ada something, udah pasti dong. Mungkin nggak ada. Combo. Aduh, wait. Tang. Wait. Bro. Aduh, sakit coy. Kayaknya necrophages gitu. Awas meledak tuh. Anjir, itu yang bikin sakit coy.
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
Blood dulu kali. Ah, ini dia.
Footprints. See them? And a rut made by the hull of a boat. Left recently, I'd say. Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Dragged some nets onto the bank, then cut them to untangle them. Lot of blood, so the corpse must have been cut up. Quartered, maybe.
It's likely they loaded the body parts onto a boat and sailed off.
Gonna dive in, check the other nets. Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it.
Aduh, nyelam bro. Ada lagi. Oh, itu dia.
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions, no matter the odds. Fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past. to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Tucson.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time. Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive.
Watch where you step, fool.
Boy,
A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Tucson.
Her Grace is called in someone to tempt the beast.
In the north,
Killer from the north.
well, it's
What?
where
With
bellies
no
are
lads
pinched
straight
for
enough.
fight.
Of course we have.
Drink
But
wine,
bravery's
your
not
reputation
enough.
seems
Yes.
instead hooch from tree butter.
oh,
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
wait a minute. Mau
Naught
kopi
else,
dulu.
Sir de Peyrak. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited 2 men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrak in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
All right. I'm Geralt.
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt,
How
please.
red as
Or we shall
blood?
be here till winter.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you
Oh,
were
Sartaros.
gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret. The Baron had
Inconceivable.
gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have to find that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the Tawny
Okay.
Grounds. Just follow the
Okay.
road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah. Duty of some sort calls.
Some sort. Ha! Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the palace gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Let's go. Cari mayatnya ya. Buat kita eczema. Eczema.
Be gone from my sight.
Light air lagi. Udah ini pada dikasih armor coy.
Sounds of a fight. Have to hurry.
Waduh. Siapa nih? Waduh, kaget gue. Waduh, patah-patah. Wah, ada something coy.
Damn it.
Woi, kenapa lu?
Must still be here.
Wah,
In the cellar. Gotta be. Claw wounds. From 5 separate claws. Spread of a small human
wah,
hand.
nggak asik coy.
River muck. Carried the body in this cart. Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart. Footprints.
Wah, ini dia.
Small, bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar. Fell down the stairs, broke his neck.
Aduh. Apa nih?
Hurled against the wall with great force. Took a lot of strength to batter this down. Used this to batter down the grate.
Oh, kunci nih. Oh, enggak. Nah, itu dia doi. Anjir.
You. Saw you at the inn.
Wah, mutant coy. Si Chelsea ini.
Why'd you kill these people? Clearly wasn't for their blood.
Aduh, tidak. Terlalu vulgar. Tidak.
We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
Anjir. Mau ngerasain silver sword gue ya.
I cannot let you leave.
Nah, berubah dong. Sini. Anjir. Ganggu lu. Wait. Lah, di samping tiba-tiba. Sebentar, kayaknya dia kayak macam ini ya, Foglet kayaknya. Apa di first one coy? Microphages. Apa ya? Semacam relik juga bisa jadi sih coy. Apa Spectres ya? Antara relik sama Spectre nih coy. Berapa? Oh. Ada kersuan ya? Belum ada bisa ya. Aduh. Kayaknya di first one deh coy. Oke, first one aja. Well, let's go. Wait. Dibacok gitu. Itu kayak Foglet gitu aja. Dia sekali bacok terbang, sekali bacok terbang. Sorry. Sakit banget coy. Serangan gue lihat tuh bro. Aduh, coy, gue udah pasang queen coy. Hilang-hilangan coy. Nggak kelihatan lu nyerangnya, curang anjir. Wah, nggak asik, nggak asik. Nggak asik, asik, nggak asik. Gitu. Aduh, dia. Gitu. Apaan sih? Ah, asik cok, anjing. Nyerangnya pas dia itu doang berarti. Aduh dia tuh. Pas dia mau teriak. Mampus tuh. Anjing lu.
Killed all these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though?
Betul. Coba dia tuh masuk apa nih coba ya? Oh, vampires. Oh, pakai Yarden coy. Bangke lah. Oh, mau black blood. Apa? Something good lagi enggak nih? Ada. Lanjut. Oh, ini dia bodinya.
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins.
The coins.
Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
Diambil nih tangannya.
So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Gitu, bantai coy. Aduh, nggak bisa. Anjir, ada turnamen, cok.
Eat, drink, and listen. Ow!
Kiss a dog's ass.
The giant belched forth the roar so horrid.
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Palmerine, what about the story of Ritik and the dragon?
They're tales for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the Master Witcher who lent his valiant hand to the
Master
defeat
Witcher.
of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Yeah, usually strong.
Yeah, virtue always wins.
But the Black Knight, he's a villain and he wins. The cutter of Casteldaccia too.
Moral victory, that's what counts.
Rubbish.
Now, that will do for questions.
Rubbish.
Go find your parents. Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way. Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you will soon see.
Someone's
golem,
gonna fight a
anjir.
Shalmar with only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down.
What effort? Problem. The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Oh, it's dangerous.
This is dangerous. Bells on its tail aren't enough.
I saw a spectacle of the sort at the arena in Nunio. There, a knight defeated a Shelmar with bells on its tail.
Might have gotten lucky. Shalmar might have been lame. Who knows? Only a Witcher has a real chance against a healthy Shalmar. And that's not even every Witcher. Besides which, releasing a monster that dangerous in front of a crowd, plain irresponsible. Let's go.
Siapa dong itu? Oh, yang ngelawan ini ya, monsternya tadi ya. Kayaknya matiin doi. Terus
I
kita yang nanti
dedicate my
yakin
imminent
gua.
victory to fair Lady Vivian.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Ditombak-tombak gitu.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Dia tahu coy. Ujung-ujungnya dia yang turun tangan ini anjing gua. Kan dia bisa rolling. Kan bangun lagi. Lepas tuh. Mati deh. Mati deh.
We have to help him.
Nah, kan itu dia. Geralt, sang penyelamat. The Master Witcher. Let's go. Berdua kita, anjay. Aduh! Tepan! Aduh! Elemental sih itu, yakin gue. Pakai apa lagi coy? Option apa ya? Pikirannya ya. Let's go.
It's knocked into earth. And down came the Witcher in one mighty bound to give fight to the beast. Its plans confound. Out, brief flame. And
Anjir,
thus
nggak kenal
the
lagi.
Witcher's life was snuffed.
Bodoh.
All our hopes, alas, had turned to
Harus nyerang dari depan coy, asli.
the fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods. Soon the Witcher shall triumph against all odds.
Oh, mampus lo. Dahar. Aduh, nggak kena. Oh, jelek.
The Witcher waited till the time was true. Then 12 guns and spun. Struck the monster like true.
Aduh, kena. Aduh. Hai, ngapain itu dia? Udah belum? Ai, ngindar dia.
Like a bow who leaves at a love's first spurt, so the Witcher wooed the Shelma, then its foul heart burst.
Wait.
Honor! Wait!
Aduh. Ini kalau teman kita mati, jangan-jangan kalah lagi musuhnya.
Gods dive deep haste, its razor strikes belly, Shelma's cries shriek aloud, blood transforms into jelly.
Bentar.
Honor, Wayne and country!
Bentar coy, anjing, bom gua habis. Wih. Aduh, ngindar gitu coy. Baru jangan mati dulu anjing. Waduh, ngapain tuh dia? Aduh, baronnya tolol coy, mati dia itu.
Show me what you got.
Easy ya.
The Shelma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Langsung terkenal coy. Master Witcher.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
It suffered enough.
Kill bro, biar dia nggak kasihan coy.
The monster lies slain! The fight is done! Praised be the victors!
Guillaume.
Wah, masih hidup dia coy.
Damned close to dying.
Patah tapi itu, yakin gua. Rusuknya patah tuh.
Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Aduh, rambutnya ganggu.
Geralt, we must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop,
Wah,
hop.
prinsesnya cakep
We
juga
must
tuh.
make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had
Princess
been long
Vivian.
awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him. Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the
Anjir,
death sentence we
Dandelion.
so justly handed down.
Nggak playboynya sampai negeri
If we
sebelah.
could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he
Bangke.
rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace. Witcher.
Greetings. I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always.
What the
And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of
I
defeating the
bring
beast on our
trouble?
own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay.
Nah, itu
Are
dia.
the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Not always.
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and the sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. Corvo Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now?
Alright.
The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear.
Corvo
Not to be left
Bianco.
unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his
Aduh,
sword, and
mobil
took to
gini
winemaking.
bro.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court
Karma berarti
service.
dia.
We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later, on his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question.
Probably, bro.
Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld.
Aduh, ini
But
si
no
botak
one ever
ngeglitch
came
gini, bro.
forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the 4th virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
Your Grace, we need to find Milton immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses!
Anjay.
Your Grace!
Wah gila cok. Tomboy ini ternyata cuy. Apa itu rok-rok? Robek. Langsung gaskan.
Why, I should... Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onward!
Wah boleh juga nih the Queen.
Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
Kudanya diambil nomor satunya gitu.
Faster, Geralt! Right like the wind!
Alright.
Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
Awas cok.
This way!
Gue tabrak lo.
Try not to lose your way. Sharp right! Take care!
Oke, aman aja. Awas. Minggir lu miskin. Ratu mau lewat. Awas chill. Aduh, kudanya nyebelin. Ngalangin jalan gitu anjir. Nah, ini udah nggak bisa galup lagi nih kuda gua nih.
It's here! Just round the corner!
Hurry!
Mana coy?
We must go to where the game is being held.
Oh, turun.
The
Oke.
participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
We need to find those things too.
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules. On second thought, through here.
Wih, pegangan rati coy.
I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up.
Yakin lu nggak
You will
split?
get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish. While I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
Anjir.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there, look. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Oke, kenapa gua ini cok naik ke sini? Aduh, lewat mana nih, bro? Turunnya lewat mana? Oh, sini anjir. Queen Anna. Namanya Anna siapa sih? Bukan Vivian kan? Henrietta. Vivian itu anaknya coy. Yang di sebelahnya tadi. Queen Anna, your grace. Sini, sini.
Golden fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
That's not it at all. It was to be golden.
Do you think that no useless?
Langsung aja coy, lompat coy.
What the blazes?
Did someone just dive in the water? Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Sure, if you.
Oh ini nih. Candy, kok candy coy? Oh another one coy. Ini kah? Oh anjing. Must be it. Candy lagi. Wah rese anjir, banyak banget ini ya. Kenapa cok?
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavenly coursed up trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
Langsung diambil sama Geralt aja tanpa basa-basi bro.
But stretch.
It ruins the game.
Disgraceful.
Langsung dicomot ini. Kok layarnya terada goyang coy.
And now I shall drink. Darts is not life's greatest responsibility. She can't possibly see.
Unicorn.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Anjir matanya coklat celong gitu coy.
Think unicorns. Rainbows, little girls. Sweets, maybe?
How dare he! Scandalous!
Cold game's not likely to tempt a unicorn. Crispy apple. Should like that like any other damn horse.
Apple sih coy. Yakin gua, cukup yakin gua, itu apple. Gak bisa lari tuh ya ini.
An apple. Yum yum.
Nah kan kesini dia. Bener aja coy. Everyone like apple bro.
Easy.
No bats.
Whoa!
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules.
Kasih paham, bro. I am the rules. Ya loh.
Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours.
Ya, ya.
Who wrote this drivel? I
Oh,
begin
di
like
paling
a
emang
crone,
sengaja.
hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse with a head of hard cheese.
Groans, hollows. Could be a cave, I guess.
Now that's just silly. Look, if we take groan, hollow it out and fill it with ease, the letters, that is, we get green. Then mouse, but starting with what heads heart cheese. Why, it's greenhouse.
Pretty clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks, and the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
Greenhouse ya.
Wait here.
Wah, itu dia coy. Aduh, kita jatuh. Anjir. Kejar terus, Geralt. Kejar terus.
What was that?
Wah, si Doi bisa lompat-lompat gitu coy. Witcher jadi assassin begini, Jok. Parkour gini kita jadinya. Jangan ada. Ih, pedangnya redup anjir. Belakang pintu nih.
I'm here.
Oh, di atas.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Bacot. This is not about me.
Not here to talk about me.
Yet that is exactly what we are doing. So, did they send you after me? Who are they?
What do you mean, they? Duchess hired me. You've been murdering her subjects.
Is it as simple as that? I would ask you to convey to the Duchess that I've but one victim
Ya,
left.
kopinya manjam bro.
You'll not get the chance.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Dia termasuk ke beast coy.
I won't let you kill.
Kita pakai ini kan, beast ya. Beast oil. Let's go. Terus dapat apa lagi ya? Kidana udah cukup ya. Let's go. Aduh. Ampun. Bisa nge-parry coy. Kurang anjir. Wah, curang anjir. Anjir, apaan nih sama peri gitu, coy? Mana dia? Mana lu sih? Aduh. Udah kebaca bro gerakannya. Anjir, baru sombong dikit langsung kena pukul. Aduh, tepan. Loh, dia nyerang. Aduh, kena lagi. Sabar. Di atas coy. Lihat 3 round bro. Lihat bro. Aduh.
You were to stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
Anjir, bolong coy. Kabur doi.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as
Anjir,
these
bisa
heal on vampires in
regen
moments.
coy.
But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a
Ketemu
column
kawan lama
castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened?
Demigod.
It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Local serial killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn. Though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Detlaf, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Huh. Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once, in the street, had offered Detlaf an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Detlaf found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Detlaf's trump card is his herd instinct, his tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upsetting, immensely.
Gotta find him, before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Detlaf is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I'd prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Alright.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Alright. I think I'm just gonna end this episode here, so thank you for watching and see you in the next episode of Wine and Blood, expanded story of Hero Rivia. Thanks for watching. See you. Have a good day.